Today I'll be talking about the shooting in Oregon on October 3rd. A gunman named Chris Harper, a 26-year-old, went up to the college and shot 9 people, killing all of them. He shot 8 students, then a teacher. The rumors of what had caused him to do this was religious beliefs. Later, after the killings, the police have arrived at the scene and had a gunfight with Chris Harper. Suddenly, Chris Harper was pronounced dead at the scene. Chris Harper had committed suicide. The ambulance arrived and took all the students and the teacher, including Chris, to the hospital. They were pronounced dead at the hospital. Chris's parents were asked very many questions, and one of the questions were, "Did your son have any mental issues?" Chris's parents responded with, "There had to have been something wrong with him to be doing that to some people." On October 4th, the day after the killing, many parents and civilians of Oregon that lived in Oregon were in disbelief of what had happened that day. Even our President Barack Obama was in disbelief. Barack Obama made a speech about how guns are one of the main causes of deaths in America to this day.
There is a large 200-year-old tunnel system lying beneath the streets of Liverpool, and no one knows why it's there. They were discovered about 15 years ago, and scientists have little information about these tunnels. They were discovered one summer day in the year 2001. A man by the name of Coe and a small group of explorers broke into a suspected tunnel in the Paddington area of Edge Hill. With the help of a digger, they made a small hole in the roof of an old cellar, which turned out to be the upper floor of the tunnel system. They were lowered in using a harness. When they got inside, they discovered the tunnels were full of rubble, and it was impossible to stand upright. They decided to get a group of volunteers to dig up to twice a week. In the last 15 years, they have dug 120 skips of rubble. Tests done earlier in the project showed waste material was 19 feet deep, and as they dig, they continue to find artifacts. For the most part, the tunnels are a mystery. A man born in England, 1769, Joseph Williamson, was a successful businessman who had the tunnels built, but no one knows why. It was discovered that he was the man that had them built, and then the tunnels were found connecting to his former residence. As to why he had them built, nobody knows for sure. Guesses range from it was for the apocalypse to he was in a religious cult. As volunteers keep digging, they have found recently discovered ceramics belonging to the hospital and bottles containing poison and alcohol, this leading historians to believe it was indeed for a religious cult, but they are still not certain. That's all today. Now thank you, CNN News.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Malachi. Thanks for watching CNN News.